And without further ado, I'd like you to welcome your host for the evening to the stage, a Jew from a Jew and a black guy, H.T. Rosen.
I should shit before I left the house.
Hey, he's doing an interview here.
Oh, what's going on, man? How you doing?
We're live at the Landmark Diner at Jerry Farber's Side Door, and we had a wonderful show tonight. All our friends and colleagues,
family,
cats that we've worked with for over the years came out.
Us.
It was wonderful.
Didn't you sleep with a couple of them?
No, man, be quiet.
My comedy partner and friend, the Dixon Productions from Snellville. Put your hands together. Come on, give me some energy, people. I'm trying to old tonight, people. It's the Joe and Styles. What are you doing, man? Seriously, enough with girl in the money order.
He hired me for a job. I came in dressed like a penguin, had my tuxedo on, overdressed, just came from church. And he had came up with the idea of a Jew and a black guy. And then I told him, sounds like a great idea. We put our minds together, started, writing jokes. We had very similar ideas from future ideas and from past things that we've seen, and we just put it together, implemented it, and made it comedy.
Thank you for sitting close. You are in target distance. Hey, a mixed couple right up front, that's what we're talking about. Right near and dear to my heart. That ain't Ebony and Ivory, I don't know what it is. Fantastic.
Growing up, wordplay was everything, man. My father who's passed taught us everything is shtick, man. You take everything and turn it into shtick. And then I saw that I did comedy a little bit by myself, and didn't get the reception that I did once we started putting this together.
No. My guy right there. Hold on. Everybody that knows the song. Ebony and Ivory. We're going to sing it. We're going to sing it. Together in perfect harmony.
Some people say they don't get it, and we don't care.
We don't.
We're trying to give it to a specific audience, but make a common ground about it.
Right off the bat, I'm just going to let you know, Styles is my street credit. What?
That's kind of a shame a man at this age with this much hair on his face actually needs street cred. I mean, he looks like Teen Wolf. Who's going to attack this guy?
It's not for everyone. It's very specific. We tend to do really well in comedy clubs, but if you put us in a sports bar and call it a comedy night, fuck it, man. It's not going to go.
Karaoke.
I paid for lunch.
Yeah. You're right. Oh, wait, did you? How did that happen? You're a Jew.
You got up from the table and left.
I had to powder my nose, right?
Before you say something, first we're awesome. Hands down. Now you go.
It's that old school mentality, man. You go back to, recently you got the Sklar brothers, but they finish each other's sentences. They're brothers,
Right.
But everyone that compares us, especially an older crowd, is going to compare us to the old 50s, 60s, 70s shtick.
I have a Groupon Groupon?
Wow.
All right, true story. This is a true story, you know me. It's half off if you bring your own black guy.
Nobody's doing it, you know what I mean? And tell you the truth, it's not easy. It's very hard to do this. You're not finishing each other's sentences. You're coming off of common ideas, and you're playing off each other. And especially as we get more, I guess, more experienced and learn how to play the crowd, and take the crowd in, because the truth of the matter is the crowd's there to be entertaining.
He invites me in, right? We walk in, throw in gang signs.
West Side.
Or like West Bank.
And trust.
Keep up, Friedman. They're coming one by one, baby.
Fortunate enough, we come from similar backgrounds.
Exactly.
Him, New York, me, Los Angeles, so you can kind of tell big city living and a lot of things going on, a lot to see and a lot to write about. So if you take your background from childhood and on, you can't miss. You can't miss.
Listen, don't act like y'all don't need it, but I got them bagels. I got them locks that smoke salmon.
Give that to Teddy in the back, man. I got cards for Teddy way back there.
You better catch one. Hit you in the face.
I don't want a shortcut. I like the road that we took. It helps you grow as a person, helps you grow as a comedian, and it helps you identify with who you're speaking to throughout, your comedy career, whatever it is that you're doing. So there's no easy roads. I don't want a shortcut. I think the way we went and the way that we're going is perfect for us.
We're going to get a good deal at Friedman's. Thank you very much.
If it's a little old and when you break your toofuses, whoa, toofuses? How many is that, ma'am? How many is toofuses? 4? 4? Sir, she's been hanging on Moreland Avenue. You better watch her. Better round her up.
I want to enjoy tonight, you know what I'm saying? I always spend my life worrying about next week, and they're always saying, where are you next, and what are you going to do, and how are you going to sell, or they'll say, how are you going to sell the next room if you sold tonight? No, it's about tonight, man, and living in the moment, and the laughs that we got.
So Styles took me fishing for the first time. So the first time, really.
And I had to bring the bait tackle, right? With the box on the
We
one.
did. But let me ask you a question. We were fishing with blue cheese and chicken. Is that weird?
Again, you're laughing at that stuff. It's true. What do we catch? Did we catch anything?
You know what we caught?
What did we catch?
Celery, a wet nap, and a Hooter drill.
Just come to the end of the stage, put your feet at the end of the stage, almost come out in the audience, and give it to them.
And connect with the people.
Yeah.
And it works. And I think we were talking about this earlier. It just works that way. When you connect with the people in the audience, they feel connected and they feel part of the show.
Hey, Jews tend to be superstitious, right, Mr. Friedman?
Is that true?
You know who else is superstitious?
Who's that?
The French. Oh, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Do you think Louis XIV's parents were just superstitious and he was really Louis XIII?
We're going to plan what we do before we get on the stage. We're going to script it out.
But it's also off the cuff.
Yeah.
In a sense.
And then when you get on the
keep it
stage, it's feeding off of each other.
A little jungle love part going on here. We got jungle fever. They got jungle fever.
We're lucky to have found each other, man. We're lucky. We have a common goal of what we're doing. If I could just get this schmuck to show up at least 10 minutes before the gig, we'd be great.
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got invited to a crazy event, once again, a black Jewish baby circumcision.
Of course, folks, and happy you already know because you are this, but since he's Jewish, he thinks it costs more. It's obvious.
I keep telling you, Styles, do the math, they charge by the inch.
Well, at this point, I think the inspiration are the people that are dealing with us on a regular basis. They give us advice. They give us certain pointers on how to create and continue on with our career.
But you know, I'm security. I run this whole thing.
Security?
Yeah.
What do you need security in heaven for?
Well, I was told to watch out for you unsavory types.
Unsavory types?
Let me not beat around the burning bush. Let's just say you Jews.
We've been writing in the Hooters in Gwinnett lately.
Yeah.
We don't like the food. In fact, they don't even ask us if we want anything anymore. They bring us water with lemon, and the woman, she quits in the middle and goes home. It's like a joke.
Can I just make a...
But you know what? It's kind of that long story about Joseph and the baby mama.
Oh,
Which is a good indication, folks, that they were black, just to let you know. Baby mama drama, even biblical times, they wrote a lot.
We're making a community here, okay?
Right.
So some might love it, some might hate it, but
it's entertainment.
I come from the New York mentality. You got to bring people, you got to pack the house, and then when you get on the stage, you got to be funny. And if you got all that, there's nothing that's going to stop you.
Go for it. Let's get a hand clap.
Well, it's almost like having two Asian buffets on the same street. Nobody wins.
That's true, man. It's true. It's like Starbucks on opposite corners. It's the same thing. It's ridiculous.
There will be ninja stars and a lot of hands and feet.
Hey, dude.
It's just the way it is. You see the karate movies.
that was hilarious. I want my mic back, baby, man. I want my mic back. I felt like I was sterilized just to
That other people from different theaters don't have to hate on each other.
Exactly.
You can work together,
It's a
man.
team effort, man.
You got to feel the love. Feel the love.
I feel it all in my drawers.
Oh, my God. Stop it.
Hey, welcome out to the Black and White Cookie Party.
Appreciate y'all coming out. Y'all had a good time so far?
I'm turning 17 tonight, and I'm glad you all could all come out.
Have we been offended enough?
Not yet.
You know, it's people who have helped us, we've helped. You know what I mean? It's a community. And I keep saying this, and I keep saying it, and I keep saying it. There's room for all of us. This is a big scene, and we don't consider ourselves Atlanta comics. We consider
Cliquish
ourselves
and all
comics
that,
who live in Atlanta. You know what I
If
mean?
you're a good comic, and on top of it, you're a good person. That's all we ask.
The point of this evening is to bring together all kinds of people that we appreciate or have helped us through this whole little thing that we do for these couple of years. We are honored by some of these people coming from far, from near, from other clubs that they should be at tonight making money.
Exactly, and I'm sure you've seen them.
You've seen them, heard them. We're going to keep it moving.
Everywhere.
Starting tonight, one of our closest friends, one of the funniest ladies in Atlanta. She's going to make you split your pants or a little bit. Put your hands together for the beautiful, the lovely Miller.
Your mind has been blown.
Hey, and Paul Hoover, man. Doing good things on the scene. We appreciate it.
And just to let you know, folks,
I'm out,
he does
I'm
have
out,
on biker
man.
shorts. He has on biker shorts
Man,
right
he
now.
told me 9 minutes, and that's all we're getting paid for. Let's get out of here.
You're much more long-winded than me, so that works.